Screw you, episode. Screw you for making me have the feels. Don't take that the wrong way, anyone. I absolutely love this episode, and it's for very obvious reasons. So anyways, the episode begins with Apple Bloom at the Ponyville market, and she ends up getting herself some pear jam, you know, like actual pears and jam. But what ends up happening is that when she plans on using that on pancakes, she learns about a feud that's been going on for several years, going on between the apples and the pears. So at one point, Applejack, Big Mac, and Apple Bloom decide to try to learn about why there's this big feud going on between the pears and the apples. What it ends up leading to is them finding out about their mother and father, who apparently their mother was a part of the pear family and their father was a part of the apple family. The whole idea is kind of like the Romeo and Juliet kind of idea, where they were in love with each other, but their families completely forbid this kind of relationship and otherwise, to the point that they ignore it still, and they still want to see each other because they absolutely love the ever-living crap out of each other. It's that kind of a simple story, but the ending of that story is so f***ing heart-wrenching that it's pretty insane, because what ends up happening at the end of their story is that they get married because the pears are about to move away from Ponyville, and when they get married, basically the daughter, like the father of the daughter, who is, you know, Applejack, Big Mac, and Apple Bloom's mother, she refuses to go along with him, and he literally disowns her. Never thought I would see that kind of thing in My Little Pony, where we would see a character literally disown their offspring. But during all this that we're learning about the story, we also pretty much learn the story from different characters that apparently were affected by them. We go to Goldie Delicious, we go to this stallion who does firewood, I forgot his name. We go to Mrs. Cake, and we go to Mayor. We go to many different characters that know about the story between the apples and the pears, and we learn all about it. Episode pretty much ends with, of course, like I said, the two getting married, and then of course, finally, Grandpear and, of course, Granny Smith finally burying the hatchet after all these years and just, you know, coming to terms with what went on. Oh, and we also get this amazingly cute moment where we have two trees, an apple and pear tree, intertwining with each other, which I'm pretty sure you know what that signifies. So all in all, what do I think about this episode? It's definitely my favorite of the season now. Like, I know I said this about a previous episode, A Royal Problem, but this one easily dethrones A Royal Problem, because my God, did it actually make me tear up in the end. And that's hard to do. Like, I'm a guy that doesn't really cry or otherwise too much at shows and otherwise, but this is one of the few times a show actually made me, like, actually have visible emotion. So I really liked that episode for this. I love the fact that we met different characters that knew about the story and otherwise, and it was just an interesting and also kind of necessary tale that we needed to see. So yeah, my favorite of the season so far. And that's my speed impressions on the Perfect Pear.